This sentence will give you enlightenment. I am dead to who I was, and I am also dead to who I will be. In other words, I am dead to my past and future. You said, what are you talking about? Are you crazy? You will think, right? But just stop this moment and think deeply. Because this physical life based on time and space is actually doesn't exist, and who are you? But who you think you are does not exist. Everything exists in your thought. In your thought. Without thought, nothing exists. No physical world. When baby was born, baby it doesn't have a separate identity. Baby looks everything as it is. Everything is a miracle. Everything is wonder. But as he grew up and thought, then ideas and identity come to his head, and he perceives everything through the concepts, through the thought he had. It's bare concept. We cannot see this physical world without our thought. We have to, because this world and yourself, who you think you are, is not exist. It exists in your thought, in your box. Box's name thought. When baby born, mother, this baby so cute, and then mother, sweetie, I'll call you Mary. Mary, hi Mary. And baby start to listen, and then she starts to think she's Mary, and then she's separated from other beings. Now she identify herself as a separate individual, and there's mother, father, friends, parents, and as she grew up, all the ideas and concepts, conditioning is like a formulate various being. Because we always think based on another concept, another thought. Because we think yesterday exists because we always think in my head does something happen yesterday, and then next thing and next thing, next thing. So today, so yesterday exists, and today, and then we just think based on previous thought, and then we think we call it time. We think it continues like this: past, present, and future. But it's all your thought. It's not just actual. It's not true. And the present moment, but present moment doesn't exist either. Because as you think about, you have to think. Think about, grab the present moment. Where is present moment? 1 second ago, right? 1 second ago is past. It's not present moment. Where is present moment? 1,000 second before present moment is past. 1 million second of a present moment is past, and 1 million second of future, second later will be future. So time doesn't exist. It's like it's crystal clear. Time does not exist. Where is present moment? Present moment you cannot grab. 1 millionth of second before is present moment become past. Doesn't exist. Everything exists in the box, in your thought. It's image, thought image, concept and image. In your imagination, this physical world, which you think you are real, is only memory and image, imagination, all image. It exists in your thought, in this box. Thought. You go to sleep, this universe disappear. You yourself disappear. Where is you? When you are in deep sleep, no thought. This universe disappeared. And as soon as you wake up, oh my God. Oh my God, I am Yoja. This is today, this morning. All ideas and image, based on the image you think it was in the past, and then present you think, and then imagination, future image. That's physical world. Everything happens inside a box of thought. Thought comes, thought pass, come and go, inside the box. But reality is outside the box. Outside of your thought. Because we are so busy, and we always, everybody think, and I think too. is that this world exists relatively in our concept, in our idea, in our thought. Exists. It's beautiful. Exists in our mind, but not real, not absolute reality. So if we don't realize that absolute truth, and if we die, this physical body in this relative world, die before we realize the truth, it's just so pain, and it's okay, but we miss most wonderful, beautiful thing. Because we want to, our nature, our thought and mind is beautiful, is wonderful. Without our thought and mind, this physical world and this individual ourselves does not exist. So it creates and develops and it constructs this beautiful physical world. We have to use it, but not all the time. In order to find the real absolute truth, you have to once in a while get away from this box of your concept and get real. The reality is very simple. When you become thoughtless, when you are in deep sleep, there's no dream, no image. That's the true state. In that state, no thought. When you are in deep sleep, no thought, no world, no you. No you. You don't exist. That's the truth. You individual, yourself, does not exist. Who you think you are, does not exist. It exists only in your thought. Because we are just addicted to thought, and it's very hard to get out of thought, because we constantly look back, memorizing the past, and constantly try to achieve something in the future. That's what all the base of all the suffering, because we are trying to keep it and try to get it, which does not exist. So we suffer. Our thought power is just amazing. We have to use it to construct something, create something. But once in a while, we have to find the truth. And we have to contact with our true being, source, which is universal consciousness, which is God, our source, which is one, all connected together, same. Because we achieve so many things, and because everybody, want to good things and keep good things, like love and happiness, peace, money, pleasure, the good feeling, everybody want to keep permanently. And everybody get rid of suffering, want to get rid of suffering, bad things, They just, our mind is always want something. Never still. Almost, except in deep sleep. Because always want something in the future and keep something and reject something, something bad and painful and suffering. They want to, our mind always reject something bad and ugly. Always try to keep, good feeling, beautiful, love and pleasure. Always keep it and want more. My mind always moving. That's why we don't see truth. But we want everything, all the good things, beautiful things, and we don't want all the pain and suffering and bad things, ugly things. Our mind always moving. Keep the pleasure, try to keep, want to achieve something, get more, want to get more power, try to control. I think the control is the right word. Try to control, get more power, and that's our nature. We want to get more power, become famous and powerful, and rich and famous and powerful, and everybody respect you. We want that state. But we fancy it. But still, if you get all the power in the world, you will find your heart, deep yearning, truly you are yearning for, is not power. It's not greatest power. It's not a control. Why you want to control? It does not give you fulfillment. Because that's only fancy, is not exist. That's not truth. Your heart will be only fulfilled when you are one with truth. When you look at the truth. When you are truth. But in reality, you are truth. You are life. You are the universal consciousness. You are source. You think what you are. You think you are exist. You have something. You have a name and you have some job and you are mother, some role. That's a role playing in your thought. You got all the wonderful things in this world. That's only imagination. So you are the truth already, but it's too close. You try to search for truth. That's why you cannot find, because you are the truth already. But you cannot see it because your mind always wants something and rejects something, and don't see the truth because always truth is here. But you are always in your thought, try to go here. You yourself truth. This is your truth. This is you, yourself. Universal consciousness. But you always try to get something, reject something, get something, try to get more power, control more power, more pleasure, more love, more beauty. You always want to get more and more. You get all the power. But you will not truly happy. Because it does not exist. So in order to know who you truly are. You are already truth. So you have to get out of your fancy. You are just living on the, outside of yourself. You are true being here. You are already. You cannot change it. You cannot get away of yourself. You are truth itself. But you fancy. You think you need something. You think you are unhappy. You think you need to get, you are not enough. You are not satisfied. You think you need more. But you have everything. You are the source. You are yourself, with truth, everything, this universe. So you have to get out of that box of your thought based on time, past, present, future, in your thought, like a cloud. Get rid of that cloud of your thought. Then you will see clearly yourself, who you are. How do you do it? Just stop. Don't struggle. Now you know what I mean, huh? Where are you gonna go? You are already truth. Why you want? You have to use your mind and thinking to some kind of a practical thing in this relative world. But once in a while, go deep outside of your thought. Maybe in deep meditation, you can go that thoughtless state, and you feel very good, very fresh, because you become yourself, truth, not lie. Because you are always pretending. You are not truthful. You lie all the time. Because in reality, you are everything. You are the universe. You are the truth, and you are the life. You are the way. But you lie all the time. You said you need something. You said you are unhappy. You think. You lie to yourself. So be truthful yourself. And then someone say, when you laugh, when you are really happy, you are true to yourself. This is our nature. It's bliss and peace. But examine it. When you're truly happy, you don't think. Like when you love someone deeply, and then when you have sex and feel climax, you don't exist, right? The world disappears. You don't think. When you don't think, you and world disappears. You don't exist. You think. Who you are does not exist. This physical form, this imagination, does not exist in reality. We have to use it. In this drama, we have to play well. We enjoy. But think about it. It's death every moment. Death is real life, realization, truth. Death to all this relative world, all this dream world, which exists on your thought. That's to your past. That's to your future. Past and future does not exist in your thought, but your this physical individual self exists in only past and future in your fancy. So when you laugh, try just think imagine, remember some kind of a really happy moment in your life and laugh. When you're really happy, you don't think. That's your true being. Because this world which is you think really exists, and your body, your mind, you think, you believe really exists solidly. You believe in your exist. Belief is in your thought too. That's not truth. This world will end. You will die. You will die sooner or later. Who knows? Everybody will die. This physical form cannot live eternally. Everybody will die. That's a fact. But think about it. When you die, even if you have like all the wealth, the Bill Gates, all the power, President Obama, they will die. There's not much difference. Bill Gates and Yoja, same thing in reality. We are all one. But our imagination, Bill Gates and Yoja, so much difference with the wealth. The same. He will die. I will die. But what happens when death comes? Can you ever think about it? I want you to think about it. When death comes, this body will go. Have you ever imagined it? Your body don't exist, will go, will destroyed. Your mind will go. Your feeling, everything, your possession, your wife, your husband, your children, your friend, will not exist. Everything will end. That's scary. But same thing. Bill Gates, President Obama, Yoja, same thing. Everything will end. But when you know this, everything in this physical world is just a dream. It only exists in your thought. You'll be free. So, to examine what will happen in your death, you will not be shocked. If you practice death, that's reality. Death is everywhere. Every moment we die. To this fancy. Because in truth, the death to this imagined world is the only way to truly live. So, one more time, this one sentence will free you, will give you tremendous freedom. Instead of get busy all the time, try to get something and keep something and maintain something, try something. Once in a while, we have to think. Go deep in this silence, this moment, without thought. Stop all your busy mind and body activity and go deep in your silence and say, I am dead to who I was, and I am also dead to who I will be. I am dead. There's no past, no future, and no present. It's all past and future. All thought. And you will, if you die, your past, if you die, your future, if you die to this physical world, you will have everything. You are the universe. You are God. You are boundless joy and bliss, unlimited freedom.